Football's about passion. It's a way of life. It gets you up on the morning. It's magnificent. It's fantastic. What a sport. What a sport. It's a way of life. It's a way of life.
I am getting through the viewers' requests slowly and surely. So big shout out to one of our awesome subscribers, GS1988, who asked me, could you give FIFA 17 for the PlayStation 3 a bash, please? No worries, mate. Here we go. Let's see what this is about. So I loved FIFA 17 on PS4. There were things about it I weren't too sure about, like the difficulty, the usual things, really, when it comes to FIFA around this time. Yeah, all of this looks the same, guys. Look, all the leagues are exactly the same. The yellow colour scheme that we had in the PS4 and Xbox One versions. So I've not played this even for a practice match, guys. I've literally jumped on, gone into settings, sorted my controls, turned off the music, and here we go. This will be the first time I'm playing this. Let's try a mid-table kind of Premier League fixture from the time. I think this Middlesbrough side end up getting relegated, don't they? Wasn't their manager... Oh, what was his name? I was thinking of it earlier. My mind goes blank. It's because I'm recording and I'm under pressure. I'm feeling the pressure. Oh, it's loud. That's loud. Right, okay. That's better. So... Oh, Victor Valdez. So I'm emulating via RPCS3, hence why player names aren't on the backs of shirts. I touched on this in a few videos we've done before when it comes to emulating PS3. Martin Tyler on the comms. I mean, all of this is very, very similar. I wonder if this is Frostbite engine, though. I don't think it will be if it's PS3. Aitor Karanka, Middlesbrough manager at the time. I'm sure it was him. Decent player in his day as well, I think. But anyway, yeah, let's do this. Let's play some FIFA 17. So, what did I dislike about PS4 version the most? I've actually featured that on Retro Football on this very playlist, I think. And it's the size of the ball. Yes, it's a stupid thing to get worked up over, or to critique a football game for the size of the ball, but it's too small, guys. I'm not going to talk about small balls in this. Don't worry. Oh, they got Ebe, Jordan Ebe. I remember. Was it Jordan Ebe? Went to Liverpool or left Liverpool for Bournemouth. Callum Wilson. Yeah, I remember all these players. This feels like yesterday to me. Let's see though, guys. Oh, little bit of stuttering. That's because RPC S3, the software is going to settle, basically, because it's the first time I'm playing this. It will settle. It's going to be compiling shaders in the background, guys. But I've got notifications turned off, so you won't see that message flashing up. But I think that's what is happening. Feels smooth now. Oh, yeah, it's a small ball. It's the same as PS4. It's tiny. I could never get past that, guys, for some reason. I just couldn't. I like my balls to be regulation size. This is like playing with a size 4 ball, not the official size 5. But anyway. This game. Why did I love this game? This feels fantastic, by the way. On PS4, I can only speak for PS4 until I've got to grips with this, but I loved the way the AI played in FIFA 17. This, I thought, was the beginning of FIFA going on to really good things. And then it just went downhill because they catered way too much for what the FIFA Ultimate Team players wanted. They didn't want this. Now, this game isn't end-to-end. You really have to build up your play, or you do in the PS4 version. This feels more or less exactly the same to me. I must say, looks really nice for what would have been known as last gen version at the time. This is fantastic. I'm enjoying this already. Emulation seems to have settled now. It seems to be playing buttery smooth, basically. Yeah, This is one of my favourite FIFAs on Frostbite. Again, I don't know if this version's Frostbite. Oh, Bournemouth. Lewis Cook gets the first goal of the game. I'll take a look at career mode in a minute, guys, like we always do on Retro Football, just to see if it's the same. I think it's going to be, but the same as its PS4 and Xbox One counterparts. This is fantastic. I mean, the ball there looks fine, the size of it. On the replays, it looks spot on, but it's just in-game, it doesn't. It might just be a me thing, guys. I don't know. I don't know why I notice it in FIFA 17, but not other games. It's the last time I mentioned small balls, I promise. So this was a good year, or a good season for football games. We had the brilliant PES 2017 on all the consoles, or a lot of them, which I featured on the channel recently. Go check that out, guys. The 360 version, actually. But, oh, I'm trying not to concede another goal here. And apologies if you can hear shouting in the background. It's my son. He's on the iPad. He's excited. He's been at school all day. Now he's just chilling with his programs. Oh, ref. Yeah, what was I going to say? I don't know. It's because I'm enjoying this so much. I'm really concentrating. I'm trying to get something going here. But this is difficult. And I did touch on it earlier. On PS4, this was a tad easy. And then FIFA 18 and 19, it went crazy easy. And again, I think that's something to do with FIFA Ultimate Team players with their feedback. Wanting more goals in the matches, essentially. Can I get to that? I can't. It goes out for the goal kick. Yeah, I think the fucked players, like I say, wanted more goals in the games. They love end-to-end goal, like NBA Jam. And this game isn't like that. I mean, I have updated it. It's got the latest, I think it has. But I updated the game's files. And it still plays well. So, like I say, by the time we get FIFA 18, 19, etc., it started going downhill. Like, rapidly downhill. FIFA 21. God, that was woeful. FIFA 20 I like. A lot of people hate it. I can't like that game, I gotta say. Anyway, back to FIFA 17. This looks really nice on PS3. On PS4, though, it's beautiful, this game. It still, to this day, looks really good. Really nice, green, vibrant pictures. They're a bit washed out on PS3. As were a lot of games, not just football games in PS3 and 360 generation. I've touched on this before, but I think it might have been my Chew Rock video on the PS3. Check that out in the old school playlist. But oh, keeper Victor Valdez. Yeah, it was like a stylistic choice for a lot of developers. Was that washed out kind of almost grey looking, like some of the games, or a lot of the games in the 360 and PS3 era. And it wasn't for me. It wasn't until like games like Uncharted and The Last of Us we saw some really vibrant colour palettes. But I like this. This is decent, guys. Like I say, we'll look at career mode in a minute. I used to use this Middlesbrough side in PES 2017 Master League on PS4. That was like my first Master League campaign, was using this Middlesbrough team. But anyway, I'm going to stop boring you all about my Master League with Middlesbrough. Let's do a new career. That's the cover star, wasn't it, for this game? Royce? Rolls-Royce? So player career is a mode in this I really enjoyed as well, but for the benefit of this video, yeah, we'll just do the normal manager career because I want to compare. Yeah, let's go with the Everton. This is who Dave and I, big shout out to Dave, friend of the channel, big friend of mine. We would use Everton around this era, or around this time, online a lot in the co-op seasons. And we'd come up against PSG and Liverpool over and over again, and we'd do well, and we'd win quite a few games, and we'd get so many people quitting against us. I think because we're going to go old school here. Well, it's not old school, this is retro football. I think it's got to be, the man's gone back. He's gone back to the mighty Everton, and you know who it's going to be, guys. Is Davey spelt like that, or is it an IE? I'm pretty sure it's EY. But it's a Davey Moise. Again, I don't know if I've spelt that correctly, but we'll see. And Davy Moise, he's not from Singapore. He's from there. He's from Scotland. And so this kind of stuff here, I never understood why EA added this with career mode. It doesn't make a difference. You could choose skin tones and the body types and stuff. Like there, I've set it at slim, as you could see. Everton appoint Moise as new boss. What was I saying? Yeah, but then when you get in game, the manager's just completely random. It's whoever the CPU chooses for you. It's just weird. I never understood why EA persisted with that system. I think by FIFA 19 it was, wasn't it? That we can actually choose an avatar as the manager, and I was more than happy with that. And then was it FIFA 20 onwards, then we actually got to build or design, customize a manager. Anyway, Davy Moise, the new Everton manager. Let's see what the board... Oh, we've got Declan Evans, the scout here, look. Let's see what the Everton board want, though. Champions League. I'm trying to think of Everton around now. Maybe that... I don't know. They've got some good players. Lukaku, obviously. Ross Barkley was a good player for them. I still think Champions League's a big ask for this Everton team. But anyway, that's random as well when it comes to the objectives from the board. Like, I could quit out of this, start a career again, with Everton again, and then they might say, we want Europa League. And I quite like that about it, because it keeps things unpredictable then. Right, let's get to this press conference. I think these are just text-based, aren't they? Yes, you don't actually interact with anything. I'm going to unnerve Maurizio Pochettino, because our first game's against Spurs. Ah, look at the newspaper article. Oh, where's it gone? I'm going to go back to that newspaper article headline. That was hilarious. Where is it? Is it just in Central? That's right, and I scroll. Oh, look at that. Tony Pulis hopes his team can claim a few scalps. Total lack of discipline will cost them. That's my Moise impression. It's absolutely terrible. I regret it already. Says Moise. Oh dear, I'm so childish. Moise in the spotlight. Again, I'm gonna quit with the accent or the impressions because they're awful. So we're playing a 5-2-2-1. It's a bit of an odd formation. Was Roberto Martinez manager around now? I think he was. He must have been playing that system. I'm trying to think, was he? Oh, I don't know. You guys will let me know. You always do. You guys have got far better memories than I have. Anyway, here we go. Everton v Spurs. That irked me. Yeah, I'm turning into moany old git again. But Spurs being called Spurs and not Tottenham. Or Tottenham Hotspur. They're not called Spurs. Spurs are just like a nickname. If you're going to give them a nickname, give every team in the game their nickname. It's just like lazy things like that with EA annoy me. Anyway, let's see if I can actually score a goal in this episode of Retro Football. I've been good lately. I've been scoring a goal in every episode. What I will say is I'm impressed, or so far I am, in regards to difficulty. I found that Middlesbrough v Bournemouth, and remember, I was only playing against Bournemouth, not against Man City. I found it very challenging. Okay, so Spurs... I've got like one eye on the CPU as well, and it's a weird thing to say, but I'm kind of intrigued by what they do in this because the AI is so interesting to play against in FIFA 17 again on PS4, and I think it's the same here, guys. Very similar game, if not exactly the same. Oh, did you see Ashley Williams' player likeness? He just looks like a big hulking wrestler. Awful, EA, come on. The player models, I always say this, I'm like a broken record, but the player models in FIFA around the time were woeful. They have sorted that out in recent years, to be fair. I mean, look at that. Harry Kane, blasting it just well wide. I loved how unpredictable this game was. I'm going to be playing this for a month now, guys. So good request. Very good request, this. Uh-oh. He can hit it here. I remember that line of commentary. I'm going to have to change, guys, to the 4-3-3. I can't play with this weird formation. I'll start playing like Barca now, you watch. And I will win, this game 7-1. Don't quote me on that, though, whatever you do. Funes Mori is a centre-back, isn't he? So we'll get on... Where is he? Oh, I forgot that he'd signed a dresser around now. Okay. Here he comes.
It seems as though it's for tactical reasons.
It's going to be weird when Everton leave Goodison Park, because next season they'll be playing at the new stadium on the docks. Is it Bramley Moor, the docks in Liverpool? Is that what the area's called? But yeah, it's shaping up to be a fantastic new stadium they've got, to be fair. Oh. Yeah, will I miss Goodison Park? No, as a Man United supporter, because it is a difficult place to go, even though I'd say in recent seasons we've done alright there, but it's a tough place to go. When Everton fans are on it, you know, they will intimidate most visiting teams. So as an opposing fan, no, I won't miss it, but for old school, like old-fashioned, well, for memories, I should say, I'll miss it, for sure. Hey, Alan Smith's referencing a game against Man United then here at Goodison. I love those little touches with FIFA around this time. They've really scaled back commentary and that kind of thing, haven't they, in the newest FIFA, whatever it's called. Uh-oh, he's going to score. No, he's not. Oh, good defending. Yeah, when I spent a bit of time with FC24 in the Game Pass trial, or the EA Access trial, or whatever it was called around release, I noticed how scaled back and bare bones commentary and stuff is, and Spurs score. This is so tough. It's Eric Lamela. This is really challenging. I love it. Give me a challenging footy game and I'm a happy man, guys. I am a happy man. He's a player I was excited for Spurs. I think they bought him from Roma. I'm trying to remember. It was Roma, wasn't it? He just never delivered. It was the Gareth Bale money, wasn't it? Didn't they go out and just sign loads of players? And like most of them were crap. Like Chadley, I think, was one. Eric Lamela. Was it Soldado? Who couldn't... He just couldn't score goals, could he? And that's the whole reason they bought him as the striker. Just, yeah... Anyway, Delafeu, this was a decent player. I liked him. Seamus Coleman, who's been at Everton for going on 32 years now. I think he's still there, isn't he? Anyway, FIFA 17, guys. Let's talk a little bit more about this game. I really, really like it, but it also makes me sad that EA, like I say, didn't build on these foundations and take the game forward. Because as a single-player experience, it's fantastic. You could spend hours in a career mode here. Because it's fun, but there's a depth to it. These days, forget it. Just forget it. I do wish some of these developers had stopped catering for the online player base. I mean, they've got to, because of shareholders, obviously, and the suit. And what makes the money? Look at that there. The AI driving the ball across the goal mouth, but no one being there. It just feels different to play. You kind of have to play it to get what I'm saying, but it just feels different against the AI compared to a lot of other FIFA games around this era. Really good football game, fantastic request. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you thought of FIFA 17. Did you play this version, PS3 version? Oh, Palacio, I get a bit of luck. It's going to go out for a throw. Nah, I'm never going to score a goal, guys. I'll leave it there. Look out for more content coming to the channel. We've got so much planned. So much planned. I know I always say that. I know that's always my outro. So much planned. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's 1-0 to Burnley. They've taken the lead against Swansea. There's Alan McInally chimes in. Oh, dear. Yeah, FIFA 17. Superb. Love this game. I'll speak to you all soon.
Sure to get a foot in and intercept. Moussa Dembele.